That would always freak me out when my kids were little when they were around water. Well, we all know the river is the reason San Antonio is where it is, both in location and economically. It's a great place to visit. But did you know it's also an amazing place that bird watchers like to visit? And that's what we're doing in this week's Texas Outdoors. They sing the songs you hear every day, but you don't always see them.
See down low there in the grass, and they blend right in.
For bird watchers, it's almost an obsession.
I started bird watching on March the 12th, 1986.
For Martin Reed, it is his obsession, his passion, and now his job.
Been through most of South America and Central America, Antarctica. Haven't done Southern Africa, but I've done Northern Africa, Morocco, and then places like Thailand, Hong Kong, Australia, New Zealand.
Every species of bird there is?
No, I've seen about 4,500 species.
Reed is a consultant working for the San Antonio River Authority to find out how well it's managing the river.
We have been looking at the birds here to try to understand whether our efforts at restoring this river are working. Are we actually providing that habitat for birds? And so the data that we've collected as part of this study is telling us that yes, we are providing for a wide variety of birds.
There's a lot of wildlife along the river, and Texas is like a bird watching mecca.
San Antonio is one of the very best places because it's well situated for traveling in all four directions of Texas.
Reed says on a half-mile walk along the river, he saw more than 30 different species.
There's a white-eyed vireo in the back, there's a white-winged dove calling, the cardinal in the distance over there.
Texas is a migration route between North and South America.
Yeah, that bird right there was probably in Venezuela a month ago.
More than 670 species have been recorded here. And even when you have someone pointing out what is what, it's easy to get them confused. It's a Pyralaxia.
Is it really?
It's got a big crown.
Well,
Right.
it's actually a female cardinal.
Oh, dang it! They do look an awful lot alike. Others are much easier to tell.
A little bit later in the spring, we'll have painted buntings here. And they're like 7 different colors. You'd think they were an escaped cage bird from Africa. But they're native here and they breed along the river.
Looks like a miniature parakeet, doesn't it? After spending just a couple of hours along the river, it's easier now to understand why some people spend their entire vacation staring through a pair of binoculars.
Texas gets all kinds of things from way north, from way south. We get things from way over to the east, and we get things from way over on the west coast. So it is a spectacular place for birding.
Now, of course, we're going to put a link to this story in kens5.com. Did you guys know that there are more than 11,500 different species of birds?
Wow, that's a
It's
lot.
incredible.
Wow.
Oh, worldwide.
11,000.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But-
now you're less impressed.
well, I'm like, wow, 11,000 here in South
Now
Texas.
think about
But I bet you we probably
across
have
the
half
globe.
of that.
Yeah.
In Texas, no.
No,
About
couple thousand?
We have a
Now
lot,
here in
though.
San Antonio, he said roughly, 650, 700
Yeah.
different
Jeez.
species.
That's a lot.